What's up, everybody? Ribbit, motherfucker. What's up, everybody? Reba Reebs back at it. So, I recently competed in USAW's online qualifier. Actually, they have two. They had a March qualifier and an April qualifier. I competed in both. So I'm just going to share my experiences that I had with that and kind of go over it in case you decide that you want to do it. So March's qualifier ended in March, obviously. April qualifier ends in April, obviously. So USAW recognized with COVID-19 going on that a lot of local meets are being canceled, and which honestly stopped not only a lot of people from competing, but a lot of people for qualifying for senior nationals and other meets that they wanted to qualify for. So USAW responded and decided to create the online qualifier. Basically, you're allowed to compete from the comfort of your own home or your own personal gym, wherever that you can, and you submit your lifts online and it will count as the meet. Really good idea, right? I honestly think they should continue this even after we beat COVID-19. However, there is some backlash with it. So real quick, I'm going to explain what it is and how you do it. So basically you have to have a USAW account. You register through bars and then you record your lifts and you upload them. It's as simple as that. So this is going to take up 4 hours of your time because you have an hour to weigh in and then you have an hour from your weigh-in before you can start your snatch. So that's 2 hours. And then you have an hour for your snatch. And then you have an hour for your clean and jerk. There's 4 hours. Basically, they made this whole time frame to simulate an actual meet and how it goes, which is good. But it just takes up a lot of time, especially since you're by yourself doing this at home. When in all actuality, you could probably do it within 2 hours, if that. But USAW set those regulations up. So you have to have a running clock through your weigh-in all the way to the end of your clean and jerks. And you submit your weigh-in video, your top snatch video, your top clean and jerk video, and a headshot. And when you do that, you also have to verify your weights either before or after you lift, whether you're lifting in kilos or pound plates. Actually, I take that back. I think you only have to verify if your plates are black or they're pound plate, whatever. Anyways, you have to verify either before or after your lift. You submit your videos online, and then 3 judges will comment whether it's a good lift, bad lift, whatever. Once you submit those online, basically, you won't hear anything from USAW if your lifts are good. They'll just upload the results to your USAW membership online. And if they don't like your lifts, apparently they're supposed to send you an email saying as to why they're rejecting your lifts. So I did March as kind of like my trial run, so that way I could see how it would go. I could see where if I needed a better setup. Basically, I did it as a trial run so that way I could see if it was going to work for me. I uploaded my videos, and so when you go to upload your videos, there is like an account where you can see where other people have uploaded their videos. It's called a gallery, and you can sometimes it's a revolving gallery because there's so many people entering and submitting videos and stuff like that. So sometimes you're able to find yourself. And when you click on these videos, you see the videos from these lifters, and then you see the comments from the judges below. And the judges will say either good lift or bad lift and why it was a bad lift. So for my March submission, I was able to see that I got 3 comments of good lift for my snatch and my clean and jerk, and then the results were uploaded onto my USAW account, so it was official. Now with my April competition, I uploaded my video, same thing. I actually hit a qualifying total for senior nationals of 185. Hi, I'm Reba Lewis. This is my weigh-in for the April online USAW online qualifier. Here's my time. Reba Lewis, 83 kilo attempt. Show you what's on the bar. 45 pounds here, followed by 25, 2.5 pounds here, half kilo women's bar. Same thing this side, 45, 25, 2.5 pounds, half kilo.
Alright, I'll tell you when to drop. Come on, baby. Hit this. Be aggressive, be patient. Stand up! Drop! Yes!
Reba Lewis, 102 attempt. Show you what's on the bar. 45 pounds, followed by 25, 15, and 10 on a women's bar. Same thing on this side, 45, 25, 15, 10.
I'll tell you when to drop. Come on, baby. Qualifier. There you go. Stand up. There you go. Push. There you go. Take a deep breath. Drop.
Which was awesome. So I uploaded my videos and my first comment I got was good lifts across the board. Great start. Then the second comment I got was unlocked and locked elbow. Didn't specify what lift that was on. Didn't say whether it was good lift or bad lift. Obviously it was a bad lift, but no specification. And then the third comment I got was that my right elbow wasn't locked. Okay, so that's the feedback I got. So right now I'm still in limbo with my April submission. Now, I don't know if they're going to wait till April 30th to email me and say, hey, we didn't approve your lifts, or if they're going to upload it, or I don't know. I'm in limbo right now. So I'm kind of anxious for that. I'm just wanting to hear back. I'm guessing based upon the comments I got, my lifts are not going to go through. But what can I do? At the end of the day, the judges' judgment will be honored. So I can't fight that. So I'm just gonna have to accept it. And with senior nationals qualifying date being pushed back further to November 1st of this year, there's no doubt in my mind that I'm gonna qualify with the next meet that I do. So it's not that big of a deal. It's just shows that there are some discrepancies with this. So since I've explained the process of how this goes on, I just want to explain what some of those discrepancies are. So one of the first issues that I have with the online qualifier is the whole time frame. They require you to take 4 hours to do this whole thing. It taking 4 hours and you having to go by those 4 hours just makes it a lot longer than it needs to be. I get that they're trying to simulate an actual meet, but when you're at an actual meet, there's totally different elements at play. I mean, from the people that you have lifting with you in your session to how you're feeling. I mean, it's a completely different environment. When you're lifting at home, it's home. I mean, so there you go. So the time frame is one of the issues. The second thing is the fact that these judges can replay your videos. And I know that may seem like kind of a cop-out, but it's not, because truly in a meet, these judges have to make calls right then and right there. Now I get the higher you go, now it's a new option for video playback, but it's not at every meet that they have this now. But the disadvantage for the athlete themselves is that these coaches can sit there and judge you on the very minorest that these judges can then judge your lift over and over and over again. I'm not saying that people shouldn't be called out for not locking out or for push-outs. I totally think people should be. However, it's still a disadvantage to the athlete, the fact that these judges are able to sit there and replay when in an actual meet, they would have to make that call right then, right there, whether it was a good or bad lift. That's just a disadvantage to the athlete. Ultimately, like I said, it's a great thing that USAW is doing this to compensate for local meets not happening and the country itself being shut down, and to keep up momentum, because we will get back to it. We will have meets again, but this platform could be and should be built upon. I really hope they continue this online qualifier, because I honestly think it gives people an opportunity to compete that don't have the time or maybe resources to do so. Because think about it, local meets run anywhere between, well, in my area, they run anywhere between $40 and $80 to compete. And that's just to pay for the event. That doesn't include getting to the event. And a lot of people do travel to these events. So having this online qualifier where it allows people to compete from their home and not have to go out, in a sense, and go to a local meet, it makes it more convenient, you know? And ultimately, I think it's going to reach more people if you continue to have these online qualifiers. USAW is growing so much with its members and what they're doing and the team as a whole. So having these online qualifiers, I think, just more so encompasses everybody and makes it more diverse and makes it more opportunistic for people who may not have had this opportunity before, you know? So, I mean, USAW, you're doing a great job, but we got to do a better job. We have to. With USAW growing, they are kind of leaving some things in the cracks. For example, if you go to the BARS account, it says that Nationals date for qualifying is the 12th, when in fact, if you go to the actual senior national page, on the main page, it says that the qualifying date has been pushed back to November 1st. That's some discrepancy. It's going to confuse people. Hopefully they get on it and update it. And hopefully they're just able to get back to these people that are submitting these videos quickly and letting them know whether they totaled or whether they didn't, you know? It's just, could be better. That's my experience with the USAW Online Qualifier. Overall, pretty good experience. Again, still waiting to hear back from my April results. I will let y'all know as soon as I know. But thanks for tuning in. I hope to see y'all next week, and have a good one. Bye.